Life is full of twists and turns. Life is full of twists and turns. Twists and turns, twists and turns. We are the children of God. Twists and turns, twists and turns. Life is full of twists and turns. Smadu.
Welcome our class 7s for today's CRA lesson. I hope you're well. I'm also very fine. Now today we are going to look at a subtopic that is the church and development. The church and development. And specifically we are going to look at farming. We're going to look at farming. Now, before I go on, let us look at the word development. Development. What does it mean? What does it mean? Yes, try. A good attempt. Another one. Yes. That's a good attempt. Now, development means to grow yourself or a place. To grow yourself or a place, or to change yourself or a place. Now, for example, you can say we have developed ourselves. One, we are very young, very small, but we have grown taller, we have grown wiser, so we have some development in us. In other places, the land was maybe bare where you live now. It was an open place. But there are now buildings that are there, houses, shops, schools. So the place has developed. It has grown. So that's the meaning of development. To change a place from how it was to being another way. Now, the church, apart from being involved in spreading the word of God, they are involved in other activities. And one of the activities they're involved in is farming. Why farming? They're involved in farming because they understand that farming is the backbone of our economy. The backbone of our economy. Many people depend on farming, and therefore they have to be supported in farming so as to be the best in whatever they do. Another thing is that, and it's very important, as they spread the word of God, they cannot spread it to hungry people who are not fed. So, they must help them have something for themselves. And from that, they will be able now to listen to them. You cannot go preaching to a person who is hungry. They will wonder what you are telling them. So, first of all, help them to have some food. They eat, they get satisfied, and from there, they will be able to listen to you. So that's also very important that the church gets involved in these activities. Now, how is it involved? How is the church involved in these activities, especially in farming? Number one, it sends out field officers. It sends out field officers. Churches have different departments in them. And just as we saw, the churches have departments on education and they follow up on education. They also have departments in farming. So they hire people or they send them out for training in institutions. Then they come and they are hired as field officers. So the purpose of the field officers is to go out and advise the farmers on the best farming practices. They advise the farmers on the best farming practices, how to rear the best cattle, the best chicken so that they can have more produce, how to grow the best crops, how to be able to put manure, fertilizer, so that their crops can produce more and more. Number two, we have the churches hold seminars. They hold seminars. Now, what are the seminars for? In these seminars, they bring in experts. They bring in experts. And these experts are able to train and teach the farmers. They train and teach the farmers on the modern ways of farming. The farmers are also able to interact with other farmers, and they learn from each other the best farming practices. Number three, another way the churches are involved in farming is by giving out. They give out quality seeds for the farmers to plant. Some of these seeds that are planted and the ones that produce high quality crops are quite expensive. So therefore, the churches come in and they buy for the farmers and distribute them for free. And from there, the farmers are able to produce high quality crops. They also give out high quality breeds of animals. For example, dairy cattle. The cattle that produce the high quality milk and in large amounts. So the church can buy several cattle for their congregation, and from there, once a calf is got, you are supposed to give it to another person as you are left with the cow itself. So the church is able to help the farmers develop in their farming. Now another one is that the church has plantations, or what we call schemes, where itself they are involved in the farming itself. They are involved in the farming itself. For example, we have the Mokumu farm. The Mokumu farm, whereby dairy cattle are kept there. Now, apart from them having cattle there, they also invite the farmers for learning sessions. They invite the farmers for learning sessions, and they are able to learn more and more about the keeping of dairy cattle. So therefore, the church is involved in farming in a big way, and they enjoy supporting the farmers to develop themselves. Now let's see what the Bible tells us about this. In the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 21 to 31. Now this is after the creation of human beings. God gave commands to the human beings. So we are told, verse 21. So God created the great sea monsters, all kinds of creatures that live in the water, and all kinds of birds. And God was pleased with what he saw. He blessed them all until the creatures that live in the water to reproduce and fill the sea, and told the birds to increase in number. Evening passed and morning came. That was day number 5. Then God commanded, let the earth produce all kinds of animal life, domestic and wild, large and small, and it was done. So God made them, and he was pleased with what he saw. Then God said, and now we will make human beings. They will be like us and resemble us. So let's go on verse 27. So God created human beings, making them to be like himself. Then he told them, he created them male and female, blessed them and said, have many children. so that your descendants will live all over the earth and bring it under their control. So God commanded human beings to bring the earth under their control. To bring the earth under their control. That means what? To use it. Human beings are to use whatever is found on the earth for their own benefit. So they have to develop it. Develop it. Then take care of it. So, by the church getting involved in farming, they develop farming methods that are able to produce more food and take care of those methods that they don't destroy the environment. And therefore, the church is following God's command of bringing the earth under their control. So therefore, as we continue with our work, let us always appreciate that the church is very much involved in farming, and whenever we can, let us support these activities in any way. Have a good time, and I hope we shall meet during another lesson. Goodbye.